Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream. We're going to be streaming some Wizardry 8 tonight. One of my favorite games of all times. I've streamed this several times on the stream. We're going to do an Expert Iron Man mode again. And we're going to try, I tried this before and I failed, but we're going to try a party of all lords. So, let's create our characters. I'm going to do something a little different this time. I think I learned a lesson the last time I did this, where the dual wielding does not work well in the beginning. It might work well later on, but in the beginning it's just not any good. So our first character, we're going to create a Draken, so we have the ability to breathe acid too. And we're really going to work on things where I can hit the enemy. I think dexterity will be good for that. Let's see. Hit and penetrate with physical attacks. Yeah. So we're going to get dexterity up really high. Hey, Christopher Robin. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, we're going to do an all-lord expert Iron Man mode playthrough. So I can't save the game or restore it. Alright, let's see. We're also going to work on speed. It'd be good to get the senses up too. Seven bonus points left. Okay. So this character is going to be my first in the slot, so I'm going to have them up front. Yeah, we're not going to worry about piety right now. Well, Expert Iron Man mode, yes. This game is super difficult to play that since you can't save the game. Hey Rod, good to see you. It's going good. How about with you? Alright, let's see here. And we're going to focus exclusively on weapons right now. And I do want to be able to try to find a shield, because that'll really help them survive. So let's... I'm going to give one in ranged and one in bow in case I find those. And then we'll bump up shield. Okay, we'll go ahead and stick with this.
By my honor, I swear.
Okay, what voice are we going to pick? Hey, Barry97! How are you doing? Good, long time no see. Oh gosh, yes, Wizardry 8 is one of the most addictive games ever. Hey, Sea Whale, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Glad you're doing well, Christopher. Yeah, I'm doing pretty darn good. Oh, Sea Whale says he got a Windows 10 blue screen of death. Man, that sucks.
Don't worry about a thing.
Okay, we're gonna go with them. Done. Add to party. We're going to do another Lord. So you guys, if you're just showing up, I'm doing all Lords, Expert Iron Man mode. And let's see. We're going to do a Mook. Male. Actually, I'm wondering now. Females are really good in this game because there's a couple items that only females can use. I'm going to make this a female. And we're doing... okay. I don't get to adjust his attributes at all. Minus 10 bonus, man. That's rough. But I really do need a mook so that I can later use the giant sword. We're going to try to find some shields, though.
Let's get moving then.
You got it. I'm ready. There will be many implements of destruction at my disposal, yeah.
Yeah, Wizardry 8 is one of my favorite games of all times. Rod says he's watching a Blender Basics video. You want to learn how to 3D model with your digital art tab. Oh, cool. Page fault, non-page area. Oh, man. Yeah, it really shouldn't crash the OS. Oh, Rod, you had a bike accident 2 days ago? Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. That's rough. I hope you feel better. Okay. That voice would be silly. That one would also be silly.
Well, well.
I like that one. Let's call her Sheena. Oh, already exists. Okay. With the nickname? Okay. How about She-Ra? Like the famous He-Man female equivalent. Okay, next lord. Give her 1 in that. I really do need 1 to have artifacts in the back and mythology too. But these are the 3 that are going to be up front, so I'm not going to worry about it as much. And once again, we'll put 1 in that. Okay. Full name. Let's see here. I always make the nickname same as the full name. Helga.
Let's get moving then.
Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's make another lord that's a male. Race. Let's give this one some piety. Okay. Rod says apparently he hasn't fractured his hand, but some fingers and ankle hurt a lot. Oh man, I bet they do. Yeah, this game is amazing, Rod. If you ever want to... I couldn't recommend this game more. What would artifacts be like magic? Yeah, artifacts allows you to use magic items and identify items. So it's very important. But I really need someone with higher intelligence to have that skill. Let me see what mythology uses. Senses and intelligence. Intelligence and senses. Okay. I'll have this one focus on mythology. And then I'll have another one do artifacts. Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give artifacts to this one too, because it never hurts to have more. And I really need someone with more throwing also, to be able to throw potions and stuff back there. Like there's lots of dusts and things, so we're going to give that. Dexterity and strength, okay. Alright. I always like this one. I know that's supposed to be a dwarf, but it looks like a hobbit to me. Let's call him Roland.
By my honor.
Okay, that'll work. 2 more. Wizardry 8's on GOG cheap, he says. Barry says he always likes the chaotic male one voice. Yeah, I know. You had me use that one time. That guy's really crazy. Yeah, he's definitely different. Okay, raw wolves make excellent lords. That intelligence is low, though. I need something that's high intelligence. Let me look. Elf would actually be good. Gnome. Human actually would work well too. Elves. Ooh, yeah, this mental resistance at 20 would be very beneficial. So let's do an elf. Give him some intelligence. Course dexterity. And speed again. We'll do a female again. Okay, this time artifacts. Communication goes up on its own. We'll just drop 1 point in it to see if it speeds it up faster. I intend on these in the back using pole arms and stuff that can reach, but for now I'm not going to put any points in that. I really need some more that can throw powders and stuff. That's very, very important for these classes. So we'll do throwing and sling. Do a little bit of ranged. Yeah. Okay. That's a pretty cool looking lord. Yeah, we'll use her. Full name. That voice would be goofy. This would be good.
I've consulted the stars, and they forecast great things for our adventure.
Hey, 8-Bit, welcome to the stream. He asks, have I tried the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo? No, I have not. Oh, thanks, Barry, for answering the question. Yeah, Trini was Madras' character. Yeah, he was... The Trini are like, kind of like hamster humanoids. Sewell asks if I ever played Elvira. No, I haven't. In fact, I didn't even know that existed. Is it just called Elvira? Is it Elvira, Mistress of the Dark? Okay, we got one more, guys. So we have 3 females, and let's go ahead and make another male. All lords. Okay. Again, I want someone that has intelligence. I'll probably just make this human. Although their resistances, that's really lame, having no bonus resistance. Definitely not a fairy. Definitely not a lizard man. I don't like this either. Having water resistance minus 15. That's pretty bad. I didn't do a raw wolf yet. The intelligence is low, but I could boost that. I really like these resistance bonuses. Okay, so let's raise it as much as we can. 37? That's not that great, but we can make him the primary caster. Let's boost his piety. And then dexterity. Okay. We need another person that can use a bow. Make him specialize with range more. And once again, we'll do artifacts. That's a pretty good. It's called Elvira, Mistress of the Dark 1 and 2. No, I have not played that. Tell me about it. Christopher said I would have called them Skaven Ratmen, not hamsters. Yeah, they're not Ratmen, the Trini. The Ratkins in this game are, but I think they're like hamsters or something. They're definitely some kind of rodent, but not a rat. Seawell says he played on Amiga, and it's on DOS as well. Oh, that's cool. Christopher has a PowerBook G4 running MorphOS. That's cool. Okay, last one. Let's call him... He's going to be our healer. Elton.
You're going to need someone of my superior intelligence.
That'd be pretty good, because he'd be taunting.
I would be honored to assist your brave band in its explorations. That is, I'd like to come along.
That would be kind of good, too. I don't think I've ever used this voice. So let me pick this one. Alright, guys, we got our party going. So now, we're going to set it for Expert Iron Man. Okay. Iron Man is recommended for RPG experts deserving an extreme challenge. It is an extreme challenge, let me tell you. Prevents you from saving or loading your game except when exiting. Okay. Lords to the rescue. Oh boy. Okay, here we go, guys.
Don't.
Let's see what we've got. They should all have the same things. Yep. Okay. Feathered hat, short sword, bullet stones. Ooh, I got a buckler shield. Cool. Some arrows. I don't have a bow yet. Okay, short sword. See, rapier does 1 to 7 damage, plus 2 to hit, plus 1 initiative. 2 to 7 plus 2 to hit. So the rapier, it's probably better. But we're definitely going to swap this out. The other thing I want to check is number of attacks is 1. Number of swings is 1. Okay, so for now, it's fine to have both of these equipped. But eventually, I'm just going to have a primary weapon on most of these guys. Initiative is 9. So 9 through 11 is my initiative. Actually, can this be? It's primary only. Too bad. Okay, guys. Crabs become hostile. Come on back here, crabs. I don't want to fight you at the same time.
Anyone ready to fight?
Kind of turned to the side there. I don't like that. Okay, so we're gonna run.
With pleasure.
Yeah, they all reach. I don't like that at all. They can still all reach. Hey Sean, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Christopher says he's shopping for a 1200, but he strained his play money with the gamer. Rod asks, will this be like the original Dungeons & Dragons with a rat hitting you and you die? Yes, it can be. Lords are a little bit tougher, but yes, you can die super easy in this game. Rod says, first time he play tested the original D&D, the book said to use a D6 for hit points. My amazing level 1 had 1 hit point. Yeah, I guess people has ruled starting at level 3 a lot. Yeah, I think what they started doing eventually was having it where you got 3 rolls maybe, or you get to throw away 1 roll or something.
We are victorious.
Okay, we beat our first battle, which is awesome. Now here's the huge advantage to Lords. Watch these hit points over here. If I just rest a tiny bit, boom, full health. That is just awesome because they have the ability to regenerate.
Potential danger here.
Okay, we got some more stones. This is very interesting. There's not normally crabs right here. That's one thing about this game that Barry, if he's still on here, he could probably tell you about. This game is one of the most unpredictable games. The AI,
Let's show the enemy who's in charge.
the AI is insane in this game.
Yes.
You never know what it's going to do. I need to change my party layout here too. I forgot about that. Let's see what it's set up like. Yeah, I really don't like this layout. That's the guy in the front. We're going to put him in the center. We're going to have these on the trying to get them to correspond to which side they're on. There we go. Okay. Christopher says, or house rule max hit points at level 1. Yeah, wizards having 1d4 hit points sucks. But fighters have 1d10. So fighter could roll 1 hit point, which is dumb. I don't know what Gary Gygax was thinking. Barry says when he played all fighter, they changed then changed profession to level 2. He was attacked in the monastery by level 10 vampire bats. Oh man. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, the game shows no mercy on expert Iron Man mode, let me tell you. Or just expert mode. Doesn't matter if it's Iron Man or not. Iron Man just means you can't save the game. You can't restore the game to where you were. Get my hit points back. There we go. Hey, welcome to the stream. He says the AI being unpredictable is good or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing personally because it makes it much, much harder and you get a lot of replay value out of the game. That's just my opinion. Some people hate this game because it keeps scaling up, the encounters scale up as you do. But I love that because you don't really have to grind much. Seawell says he saw a D4T video 10 years old. How long have I been doing this? Yeah, about 10 years. 10 to 11. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I've been doing this a long time on YouTube. Rod asks, do I prefer a game D&D campaign in which monsters level progresses with playtime or is it by zones? I like both, to be honest. Sometimes you want to play a game that you can do that with, and other times you don't. So I like both. Overall, I'm more challenged by the monsters that progress as you do, so I actually kind of like that better. But I do like traditional RPGs where they don't do that. Rod says when he first played Skyrim, he liked the idea of not being able to finish some dungeons because they were a higher level. Barry says that was the battle that lasted 47 rounds and he almost won. He's talking about when he fought those vampire bats. I remember that. I was streaming when you had that battle and you told me about it. Okay. I'm not going to kill these crabs back there yet. I want to get up to the next level first. Because there's some pretty tough crabs up there. I think there might be level 2. So we're going to come in here first. Kill these slimes.
Everyone ready to fight?
Okay.
Okay, this is good. Once I can get some long-range weapons for these lords or some bows or slings, then that'll help a lot, because right now these ones in the back are pretty useless unless I get surrounded.
With pleasure.
Like that. At least I get to attack them now. Nice.
This is bad.
Chance to hit so low. Come on, guys. It's good for getting my skills leveled up. There we go.
We are victorious.
Sweet. Okay, what do we got here? Blue potions that I can't identify. Most likely they're carrying wounds. So we're going to run back here. In Iron Man mode, you always have to be careful where you rest because you can't reload the game, so you have to be very, very careful. Because if you die, it's game over. Let's see how close I am. I think I need, 1400, so I'm not even that close to level 2 yet. There's usually rats up here. See something.
Something moving over there.
Slimes, okay. What kind of slimes are they? Level 1. Okay, these will be fine then. Come on down. You're the next contestant on the Wizardry 8. The reason why I back down here is I've had it where they attack you from up here on the sides and they can actually hit you. So if you're down farther in the Z position, then they can't reach you. Hey John, welcome to the stream. He says he likes classic monsters. Hey, and Gabriel and Elle's here. Cool, how are you guys doing? Gabriel says, we're victorious, literally just won against a small blob. Elle says, these encounters are nothing that a good bottle of Windex would result. Never underestimate the wrath of a giant booger, Rod says. Yeah, when I tried this all lowered party on Expert Iron Man before, I died when I got to the first town. I got surrounded by androids, basically, these robots. And man, that sucked.
I measure our progress in bodies.
Okay, go rest again. Good news is we don't have to rest very long with lords because they regenerate. I also don't have to focus too much on healing because of that. Boom, healed. There's something on the ground. Did they drop an... Oh, that must be above me, okay. Now there's a really tough slime up here. I think it's level 3. So I don't want to go up there yet.
Potential danger here.
Some arrows, but I don't have a bow yet. Yeah, it's hostile. Oh, okay. Bats. 1 bat.
Let the combat commence.
Let's see what level it is.
Understood.
Level 1. Okay, that'll be easy.
We are victorious.
Can you tame monsters in this game? Do you mean to tame them to get them on your side? Like to join you? If that's the case, no. But you can like charm them. Well, not even charm. You can like put them to sleep and stuff like that. What he loves most about D&D is having pets or friends that could help you in a battle. You can get NPCs to join you. You have 2 slots at the top up here, and some of them are creatures. But you can't like charm a monster to get it on your side. You can summon. There's summoning spells.
I saw something moving over there.
Okay, we're going to try to make our way back to the door here. You have to really use the terrain to your advantage in this game.
Yes.
Like here, It's narrow where only one bat can fit. You don't want them surrounding you. I wonder if there's a way where I can get more of my guys up front here.
Well done.
Let me see.
Very well.
Waiting.
Standing by.
Here.
When I switched it, it only lasts for that one combat. I think if I do this,
Yes.
they may all build a hit if it's straight on. We'll see. I always run back here to rest. This is the safest place. Put your back to the door. Okay. They did in Blackmore use bigger parties with multiple mercenaries. The booklets have some tables comparing normal people to heroes and superheroes, as if you had an army using tables from chainmail. I don't want to fight that strong slime yet. Once I get to level 2, maybe I can. I'm halfway to level 2. Okay, this is where it starts to get dangerous. There's something right here.
Everyone ready to fight? With pleasure.
As long as they're level 1 bats, I should be okay. Yep. Yes, now all my guys can hit. Good. That's much better.
I measure our progress in bodies.
I know there's some hidden equipment in here I'll try to get. Search.
Ah, there's something over there.
And this is where I got the motivation to do the voice acting for my game. This game does such a good job. I wanted to mimic it. Okay, sneeze powder. So this is going to be for the one that throws, which I think is it him? Yeah, he's got 5, which is terrible, but Potion of Light Heal. Cool. But yeah, you gotta be careful searching in this game because it can make you get surprised by monsters.
Ah, there's something over there.
It is void of content.
So you have to kind of use it selectively.
There's nothing here.
Unless you have a ranger in your party, then you don't have to ever enable it. Gabriel says, there's a floating, rotating object over there. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, that's normal. You know, all objects just seem to rotate and float in the air. It's so dark. sure there's nothing else hidden here.
Let's show
Ooh.
the enemy who's in charge.
That's the other thing about this game. You walk right around the corner and be greeted by an enemy.
Okay.
Oh, it's retreating.
Okay.
Come back. Okay, there it goes. And if you're Link from Zelda, all objects are liftable over your head. Yeah,
We did it!
that's true. Man, my dual weapons is going up fast. I already got 11. What keeps you from using the search button constantly? You can get surprised by the enemies. And then they'll attack you. So you only want to turn it on when you are in an area where you think you won't get surprised. Like if you use it when you're walking around a corner, that's very dangerous. Because there could be something there that you don't see. And you'll be screwed. Because they can surprise you and then get free attacks. Like here, see I don't see anything, so I'll search for a little bit and then I'll turn it off. Okay, there I am. I know there's something hidden in one of these hallways. I just can't remember for sure where. It's like here or here or something. I'll come back for it later. So far I've had it really easy. That's the other thing I've noticed about this. Sometimes the game makes it like super hard on you in Expert Iron Man, and then other times it's real easy. And then it gets hard. Okay, I don't see any others. This is where that tough slime is. I really don't want to fight that yet. Yeah, it is a pretty neat mechanic. So we'll just go in here a little bit deeper again, get some more items. And how close are we? Halfway to level 2. Here we go. Another level 1. There's a couple of them maybe. Yep.
Everyone ready to fight? With pleasure.
With pleasure.
Okay.
Measure our progress in bodies.
109 experience on that. That was a good amount. Gabriel says that's the revolutionary jerk DM with mood swings and personal squabbles AI orc. Yeah. That's not the way I want to go. Yeah, it is the way I want to go. Okay, we're going to keep going south. Anything over there? Nope. Okay. This is one of the few games that makes you feel suspense as you're walking through these areas, because you know that any moment the game could be over. Which is cool. It's like a rush to play this. Some darts, yes. Come on. Spellbook? No, guess not.
There's
Oh,
something
yes.
over there.
We got our first bow. That's going to be very helpful. Okay. I think this is the one that has bow. Yep. Anything else?
Place is empty.
Slimes have hearts. Yeah, that is pretty weird, isn't it, Rod? Yeah, it is supposed to be. I think either that or their brain. I'm not really sure. Elle says the new formation is working great. Never thought to do that when you're playing this game. Yeah, to be honest, I've done that before, but I completely forgot you could do it to be able to hit everything in front. It works pretty sweet. And I says he swears NetHack has an AI that seems like an angry DM at times. Ooh, there's a lot of something here. Let's stand right here in the door. What is it? Rats, okay. I think this is a good position.
Combat commence.
When it plays this music, it means that it's going to be a hard challenge, or at least it thinks it's a tough challenge.
Understood.
I mean, I think this will be easy, but compared to what I've been fighting, it's harder.
Understood.
Hey, Dave for Schmaps, how you doing? Is this the PC version or PS2? It's PC version. Gabriel says it would be funny if there was an RPG with some meta elements. We have to deal with the DM AI, which influences what happens in the game. I'm planning on doing that with my game. I'm going to interact with players as they're playing. It'll be fun. Nice.
We did it!
Oh, just close combat for one character. That's all I got. That's kind of lame. But we're closer and closer to level 2. Once you get to level 2, it's so much better. Just that one advancement. John says, and souls. I'm not sure what are you referring to there, John? Sometimes I read the text messages a little too late, and I kind of miss the inside joke or information. That's my master plan for microtransactions in the game. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun. Poser's cap. I love that. There's a little bit of humor in this wizardry.
Spotted an item.
Not compared to most wizardries, but
An extraordinary find.
what is this? Book of Stamina, okay. But it does have some. Like Wizardry 5 and 6 had the most humor that I know of. Actually, no, 4 had a lot too. And I haven't played 1, 2, or 3, so I don't know about their humor. Make sure there's nothing else around here. Nope, okay. Ooh. Level 1s again, okay, cool.
With pleasure.
Appease the DM with some cash, otherwise here's a battle against 20 dragons. Yeah, that would be funny. No, definitely not. That would never be unfair. John says, oh, the slimes, hearts and souls. I see. Rod says, buy 24 take coins to unlock long rest. Yeah, bribe the dungeon master. That's funny. There we go.
We did it!
109 experience. Yeah, that's more like it. That's a lot of skill. Ooh, there's something behind me. Wow, I'm glad I saw that. It's only 2. Still level 1, okay.
Yes.
Since I'm level 1, it's taking it easy on me, and it's not throwing anything too hard at me yet. Forte coins. That's funny.
With pleasure.
Come and get it. There we go.
Fortune was with us.
Man, we got to be close. Yeah. About 200 experience for the big level up. Probably the most important level up in the game. Nothing over there. Okay, good. Split. You know what? Let's get somebody else's throwing up a little bit too. Let's see. She has 5, so let's get her going.
Ah, there's something over there.
Hopefully that's cure poison. Probably is. Okay. There is a set encounter over here, so that'll be good. It's guaranteed to always be there. I don't think this is the door. No, it's the other door. Let's see. Is this? Yeah, she's the intelligence hero. Oh, that's just a note anyway. That's not a scroll.
Spotted an item.
Oh, yeah, ring of protection. That'll be helpful. Let's see. Armor class of 4, 0 and 4, 1 and 5. Give it to him. And then we got some boots, it looks like. Sweet. Let me check. Let's see. Rod says you could do something similar to Kickstarter rewards. With a donation, they get a name, an NPC, or create an item. Yeah, actually, you will be able to do that. Create a item if you're an artificer. You'll be able to create your own special items, and then the Arcanist can create special spells. So that's already built into the game. Gabriel says you can just imagine the game with those annoying crap starting screens. Yeah, I definitely don't want to turn it into a commercialized thing from that perspective. I'll take donations, that's for sure, but I don't want to like make it where it begs people. Hey, Top Dog, welcome to the stream. He says it was a great pleasure for him to play the game when it originally came out. He applauds me for playing the hardest difficulty level. Cool. You got to play it when it just came out? That is pretty sweet. Yeah, Barry says not throwing anything hard at me yet. That's true. It's coming, though. You know it is. Rod says video is sponsored by Raid 42. Yeah. Top Dog says he remembers experimenting with the 3 different graphic renderings the game provides and settled on OpenGL in the end. Seemed the fastest and most fluid. However, when you got to the second half of the game, the computer froze up to a minute during large battles. Oh, wow. Gabriel says, somehow we managed to bring that crap into this cool stream about retro games. Okay. Let's see. Rod says, you need to write your changelog titles like BuzzFeed. You won't believe that to introduce the last dungeon. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Completely stained the chat, Gabriel says. Top Dog says, yeah, it was on his crappy AMD Sempron 800 megahertz. Yeah, I bet that was really straining the computer at the time. I mean, this game was pushing the limits for sure. 2001.
It's locked tight.
Okay, I need to put on my poser cap. Let's see here.
Locked tight.
Yes.
Oh, that's the feathered hat. I thought I had a poser hat somewhere. There it is. Poser hat lets you pick locks. 10% chance. There we go. Here's the set encounter I was telling you about.
With pleasure.
These are easy though. Indeed, you learned to build your own custom PC sense. That's good. This PC still has an FX 6100 and 4 gigabytes of RAM, Rod says. Games were cooler when CPUs had less than 1 gigabyte. Changed his mind. Please don't change it. Rod says, funny thing, when he bought it, it didn't have enough for a graphics card, so he had to wait 3 months so he could buy one. Yeah.
We are victorious.
144. Gosh, we got to be really close to level 2. 60 experience away. Nice. I'm going to close this. Rest. Boom. One more battle and we'll have it. There's got to be something else in here. One more battle. Gabriel says, man, remember voodoo? He doesn't because he never had one. Yeah, I had a voodoo card. I'm probably older than the majority of you guys. 42, so. Knock picks. Sweet. Okay. Oh, there's still a spot I didn't go to down here. Let's go back and check that out. Okay, nothing there. Now we got to go up this path, but I need to level up first. So what I'm going to do is find something else to fight, level up, and then go through there. Because I think there's a king, it's called a king crab in there. And I'll go fight the crabs outside actually first too. Ooh, there's a bunch of something there. What is it? Crabs, okay. That's strange. What the heck are crabs doing in here? See, I'm telling you, this game has the weirdest AI sometimes. There should not be crabs in here. Rod says he remembers sending extremely compressed MP3 songs via IR. Bluetooth wasn't a thing yet. Oh, yeah. Waiting 40 minutes and realizing transfer failed because it moved like 2 millimeters. Oh, that's funny. I says it was already on a low level card when he got it. That's funny. Seawell says turning indexing off on Windows 10 solid state drive takes a long time. Had to skip ink, which already turned off in that case. Yeah. Yeah, the other tip I can give you guys is to turn off page files. If you have, generally I say if you have 16 gigs of RAM or more, you can generally safely turn off your page file. That doesn't disable virtual memory, but it does disable Windows doing stupid page file when it doesn't need to. And you'll read different things online that says, oh, you should leave it on. Let Windows do its thing. I have tested it extensively, and Microsoft does the dumbest things with the page file that will hit either your hard drive or your solid state drive when it doesn't need to be doing it. It's writing stuff out to the page file, trying to be preemptive, and especially if you have a regular hard drive and you don't have a solid state drive, you can get a good performance boost just disabling page file. Just disable it on all your drives, and that'll make a big difference. And make sure you do it on all your drives. Now, if you use a lot of software that hogs up tons of memory, though, you got to be a little careful because Windows will just start killing processes if you get close to the point where you run out of physical memory. The other thing is you'll want to reboot occasionally because with all operating systems, the memory ends up getting fragmented over time as you load stuff into it. It's not all contiguous. You'll have little slices free, and what happens is then when programs try to find chunks that are large enough to load something in there, it won't fit. So the only way to truly clean that is to reboot occasionally. But anybody can do that, So if you have at least 16 gig of RAM, you should be pretty safe, unless you do something like Photoshop where you're loading, ridiculous amounts of memory. But I do that for my clients a lot of times, and like Seawhale was saying, disable Windows searching and Windows indexing, and that'll make a big difference too. Because yeah, Microsoft does not optimize things with Windows very well. I wish I knew what level. These are level 1, okay. Shouldn't be a problem. Yes, you will get a performance increase by disabling indexing if you're doing a lot of hard drive access. So, like if you don't have much RAM and you haven't loaded a program yet, then yes, it'll make a big difference. But if you have a ton of RAM and you've already loaded stuff into memory, then disabling the indexing won't make a huge difference because it's already kind of cached into memory. But overall, it does make a pretty big difference. Yeah. Yep. Windows definitely just keeps getting worse and worse over time. Yeah, page files, I mean, the page files themselves, there's a good reason for them, but once you have enough RAM, you don't need it anymore. And people tell you online, oh, don't do it, don't do it. Believe me, I own a software company and I've been doing this for 20 years. It does make a difference. I've done benchmarks and tests, and it makes a big difference. Yeah, it's the way Microsoft implemented it. It pages stuff out when it doesn't need to be doing it. It's trying to be preemptive. And it's like, hey, I'll write this to the hard drive because, I might start to run low on memory eventually. The other thing is it's a security issue. You guys probably don't know this, but anything written to the page file, unless you have hardware level encryption, is unencrypted. So if someone gets your computer, like if you had a laptop, your password's useless. Let me tell you that. First of all, I can get into any Windows computer, any Linux computer, and any Mac that's not encrypted in about 5 to 10 minutes. I don't care what your password is, I can get into it. And so with the page file, it takes your memory contents and dumps it in there. And so, an expert can get into your page file, and if you had a password in memory, like let's say you use a password manager, it'll be decrypted in that page file. And someone will be able to get your master password, all kinds of things. Anything you've looked at that was in RAM. So just get rid of the page file if you have enough RAM, and that helps with security too. Yeah, the forced update stuff is annoying. You can disable that by hacking the services, but that's what I do. Ooh, this is a bad battle. We need to get out of here.
With pleasure.
That noxious slime is level 3, and that's a bad deal. Okay, let's see here. So what I'm going to try to do is run around here and get that slime to leave me alone.
With pleasure.
Gabriel says he never wanted Windows to become intrusive in his life. He just wanted an OS. That's true. And Al says that's why he plays on quantum computer caches and doesn't cache at the same time, and neither, well, it's not doing what it isn't doing. That's funny. What bothers Rod the most is them reactivating disabled apps whenever they want. Yeah, that is annoying. Yeah, they have, if you boot to an external boot drive and you use a program called auto runs, you can disable a Windows service called first disable Windows Update externally, and then you can disable another one called the Windows Medic service. You got to disable that too. If you don't disable that, what'll happen is that service will detect that Windows Update is disabled and it'll re-enable it. But if you disable Windows Medic service and Windows Update by booting externally with a different operating system using, it's a program called sysinternals auto runs, then you get rid of Windows Updates permanently on Windows 10 and it'll never reactivate. Let me try to kill this crab and then I can turn around and run again. What level is this one? Okay, it's level 1.
With pleasure.
And Seawell says using stop updates 10 to control updating. Yeah, I think that the problem with that is when Windows produces a new version, it potentially can undo the fixes that did. So it might work now, but it might not work in the future. Yeah. And I says no software is programmed to use the page file directly. That's true. You go through the OS. Windows has what's called the HAL ever since Windows NT, the hardware abstraction layer. So you can never access hardware directly. So when you're using Windows, everything has to go through that. But you can do things to really limit it. You just have to know what you're doing. Let's hope this slime isn't coming all the way around this direction. Yeah, meanwhile slimes, it's right.
With pleasure.
Okay. Let's see. I don't see the slime following me, so that's a good thing. So we'll just kill these crabs and then we should be level 2. I just didn't want to fight that slime at the same time. That would have been a bad deal. I think that noxious slime's level 3. And level makes a big difference in this game. It basically amplifies all the monsters' abilities. I have fought some rats, Top Dog. I don't think you were on the stream yet. Play all your games on Linux. Yeah, if games were made for Linux. They're not all made for it, unfortunately. There we go. This should be level 2.
Progress in bodies.
Yes.
Experience is its own reward.
Perfect. My status rises. I'm getting better.
It's an honor to be recognized.
I owe it all to good fortune and positive energy.
My aptitude increases.
Excellent. Okay. Dexterity. And I think strength for him. Speed's so important. I just can't pass it up. Sword, shield, close combat. Oh, see, now this one had negative bonus points in the beginning, so I don't get to add anything to his attributes. It's going to stay -4 for the next level. It'll still be -1, I think, for her. But that's okay. I needed a mook so that later I could... I need to get her a shield, though. So later I could use the giant sword. Top Dog says Matt Barton would be disappointed. I must have missed something. But when you need to do Uni programming stuff, you just use Windows 10, Rod says. Oh, you joined a bit later. Sorry, miss it. Oh, because of the rats. I got you. Yeah, because Matt Barton is always talking about rats on his channel. This game was so cool. Where's Wizardry 9? I know, man. They were going to make it, but ended up going bankrupt. Yeah, PCs, ever since the protected mode, you can have, which was on the 46, I believe. It was either 386 or 46. You can run multiple operating systems at the same time using virtualization. Basically, processes can be isolated and they can't access each other's memory. The Wizardry series stopped at 8, but Japan made several new spin-offs. Yeah, Japan actually purchased the rights to Wizardry 6 and on. Or was it? Yeah. And Surtech owned the rights to Wizardry 1 through 5. Let's see. Matt Chat has a interview with Robert Surtek, the owner of Surtek. He talks about that. Yeah, let's do sword. Now, this one, I bumped his piety. I still need to get speed so I can go first and get more swings. Now, he's more toward the back, so we're going to bump ranged. Sword's not going to reach eventually. Well, actually, it kind of will still because of my positioning, so we will level that up for now. She will do... She's my smart one, so we'll raise her intelligence. Artifacts. Sword. Throwing. The reason why I'm doing throwing is because of all the powders you can get. And since the only spells I'm going to have is pre-spells, there's some pretty strong powders in this game. And I want to be able to use them. This is going to be my one that's good at casting. Okay. Alright, now we can go outside and kill those crabs. We should be able to do it pretty easily. So we'll go north. And I think there's a sling up there too, which will be nice. See, Will says he played Wizardry on the PlayStation 3 they made. Yeah, powders. Like pandemonium powder and all kinds of cool things. Rod says, do you think virtual reality games will eventually be a thing? Yeah, they will. But people get sick of them too, just like anything, you know. I think things have fads. This is just my opinion. But things go through phases. And so there'll be some really good ones that people love, but then they'll get tired. And they'll just go back to, you know, just normal games that have overhead views, and nobody wants to play the same thing over and over forever.
Potential danger here.
Now this is weird. There's some more over here. I think I'm going to kill these first.
Follow me to victory.
Understood.
These should be level 1. Yep. A lot less afraid of damage now that I'm level 2. Hit points are pretty good. Tell that to MMO players, yeah. Just like anything, you know, everybody's got their own opinion. Okay. So we'll rest for a second and then we'll kill these crabs. Let's do it right here. There we go. Lords are so awesome with the regeneration ability. So this is a set encounter. But I would think this should be pretty easy at this point.
Let's stay close together here.
I'm still going to back them up toward the entrance. Are they coming? Yep. Right here.
Prepare for battle.
Level 2, okay. I want to try to block off as many as I can so that they don't all come at me at the same time. Your hit points. 18. Three at a time here. Now all 4 at a time. There we go. Back down to 3 at a time.
I've got a scratch.
Okay.
With pleasure.
Ooh, 3 times damage.
I'm covered with cuts and
I don't like that. Okay, we're gonna run back this direction.
Yes.
The good news is each round I move, I'm actually going to get 1 hit point back because Lords regenerate. So this is a huge benefit in the beginning of the game. Just to run away from the monsters for a few rounds. It's going to allow me to get back to full hit points pretty quickly.
Yes.
See that? 13 hit points. 14.
an extraordinary triumph.
Okay, now we just have to kill 2 more of them. So let's go rest real quick. Boom. Okay. Yeah, see, if I would have fought those on level 1, I would have got my butt kicked.
This lot will be child's play.
With pleasure.
Here we go. Okay, now we can get our booty up here.
Spotted an item.
I think that might be a renewal potion. 2 of them? No, it's got to be cure poison. Okay. Sweet. axe. That's useless, but we can sell it. In this game, you always want to examine the items, even if you're not picking them up, because it can potentially increase your it can increase your artifact skill. I think that's all that's up here. Oh, there is another item. Cool. Another healing potion, probably. Top Dog says his first PC game he played was TIE Fighter. Oh, that's cool. Never played that. Rod says he remembers going to arcade zones and shopping malls and play the Star Wars games. Gabriel says, how do you increase your tone in this game? He's referring to Rygar. That's funny. Yeah, where you have tone instead of strength. Yeah, arcade games were so cool, weren't they? Alright, let's see how we're doing. Oh, almost a third of the way to level 3. Now we should be able to take on this noxious slime. It's in here, actually.
Sad to say that the odds are against us.
Yep, level 3. Alright.
With pleasure.
Come on, lords. Man, how many hit points does this thing have? Yeah, how do you miss a big slime? It dodges. It's pretty crazy. Top Dog says his Wizardry favorite game of the Wizardry series. Yeah, I think it is. Out of the ones I've played 4 through 8. And it's the most addictive to me. But 6 and 7 are amazing also. But this one just... you get more replay value out of this one, I'll say it that way. It's always changing. I think the good AI makes a big difference. Finally, I get the light spell.
Nothing found.
Waiting.
Can't understand it yet, though. I have to get to level 4 or 5, I think.
Much better. Spotted an item.
That might be a renewal potion. Nope, there's 2 of them.
Spotted an item.
And yeah, I have reviews on all of these, by the way. 4 through 8. In case you haven't seen them. Gabriel says, still hitting more often than a starting character in Morrowind. Top Dog says, yes, he tends to agree as well. He's played 1, 2, 6 through 8. We love the character interaction. Yeah, the character interaction is awesome in this game. That's a big improvement. Plus, I like you get more consumables in this one, which is nice, because it was always so hard to come by in Wizardry 6 through 7. You didn't want to use them because you're afraid you never had enough. So that's cool that it really encourages consumable items. Plus, this has a Gadgeteer, a newly added class, which is very interesting. So here's the other noxious slime.
All right, friends, this will take teamwork.
Okay. Understood.
I thought I saw something else over here. We'll see in a second if there's another slime over there. Maybe my mind was playing tricks on me. Barry says level 5 to start learning. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Gadgeteer is one of my favorite classes in the game, actually. They're really weak in the beginning, but late game, there's mid game and late game, they're amazing. Bards are also really good. In this game, actually, bards are strong the whole time. Late game, they start to get a little bit weaker, but early game and mid game, bards are amazing too.
Much better.
An extraordinary triumph.
But you can always change class too. Ah, yes. Level 3.
Perfect. My starter. I'm getting.
It's an
I open up.
Okay. This time I'm going to bump up strength a little bit, I think. Why am I doing that? No. We're going to do speed again, because that increases the number of swings, I think. Let's see. Yeah, swings per attack. In fact, I might switch to my primary weapons only now if the secondary weapon's slowing me down. We'll see. Ooh, I can finally start leveling up the Mook's attributes. That's cool. He's got pretty high intelligence, so it'd probably be good to have him start getting artifacts too. Rod says he wonders if slimes fizz like snails when we throw salt at them. Let's see. No. We're gonna do shield. Shields are also useful in this game, unlike the other wizardries. He has 6 artifacts too? I guess I put some into that. Okay, cool. Okay. Now let's check out and see if the number of swings we have and attacks has changed. It's still 1-1. It's still 1-1, so we're leaving this equipped for now then. Yep. Okay, we will leave those equipped. Let me check chat here real quick. Senses would be like intuition or reflexes. It's kind of both actually. It affects your initiative in a big way. Senses actually speed you up quicker to attack first in combat than speed does. And then senses also makes it where you can search better and you're more sensitive to things. Barry says for divinity, divine magic could be good. Piety. Yeah, I know. I'm definitely going to do that. The problem is early on in the game, I've tried that before. And then my guys are way too weak, so that's why I'm focusing more on dexterity so I can hit the darn enemies. And then once I get to higher levels where I feel a little safer, then I'll start bumping piety. Seawell says, wow, Plague Inc. banned in China. Removed from Steam in China. That's strange. Okay, there should be a chest over here. Hatchet, bullet stones, and bomb. Wah, wah. This is throwing. It's probably a sonic boom bomb. I think they're called boom bombs. Go. Level 2. Alright, it's starting to throw harder monsters at me.
No problem. We can beat them easily.
Understood.
Oh, are these shooters? They are, I think. You. If they're shooters, I'm gonna have to run forward. I waited one round just to see. No, they're not. Okay, good.
Okay.
Oh, that's a strategy sim game that has 130 million players, Seawell says. Wow, that's nuts. Slime's moving really fast, like as if they were on an MC Hammer video clip. Oh, it's funny.
With pleasure.
Nice. They dropped a potion. Moderate stamina. Cool.
Yes.
Have I been here yet? No, I don't. Yeah, actually, I think I have. Yeah. Duh. So I went all the way around. That's right.
Understood.
Ninja slimes. Barry says he used to play Plague Inc. and destroyed the world many times over. Sweet. Okay, now we'll kill the king crab. And then we'll be able to open that gate for a shortcut to outside. So he's right through this door.
There is a lock.
I've not played Pandemic. Oh, it's a cool board game? Okay. Nope, I haven't played that. See what else says he's now of the digital game. Okay, here we go. King Crab, I see you.
I foresee an easy victory.
He's level... Oh, he's only level 2, okay.
With pleasure.
Yep, locks going up and down. It's a pretty cool mechanic. The tumblers. Really picking the lock. It's pretty clever. .84 hit points. He only has 24 left. Knocked him unconscious. Sweet. Wow, I'm still missing. Okay. Now we get our next bow. I think it's a crossbow around here.
It is void of content.
Somewhere.
Spotted an item.
There it is. Throwing. Throwing. Bow of 4. Okay, we'll give it to her. Somebody has some quarrels, I remember. There they are. Anything else? I thought there was something else here.
came up empty.
Oh, we'll see you later, Rod. Glad you made it to the stream. Thank you. Seawell says on Wizardry 8 he got stuck around the tree area past those fire-breathing snakes and dragon-like creatures beat you down. Oh, those were plants. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those plants are really tough. I could swear there was something else around here. Guess not.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here.
Okay. Serpents? By trees? I'm not sure where you're referring to. Because I don't think there's any snakes in any forest areas. Fire-breathing snakes. Yeah, I'm not sure what that would have been. Okay, we'll give him a sling. Element shield combat spell prevents a lot of damage, Barry says. That's very true. Hey, T-Bone, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're doing Expert Iron Man mode.
An entity approaches.
With all lords. Okay. I'm going to go get that resurrection powder, but first I'm going to go on this side. Now, this usually poisons me. I don't know if I'll be able to open this.
It's trapped.
I might have to use knock picks. Can I use that?
You need to focus your aura better.
Ooh,
I've been knocked around a bit.
there's a dagger scatter. I survived though. Bullwhip, leather helm, battle axe. All useless. Glad it wasn't a poison trap. Let's see here. Yeah, 1 to 7 extended. Problem with whips is you can use a shield with them, but you can't use another weapon. Okay, we'll go get the resurrection powder. These things can actually do some damage, so I'm going to see if I can shoot at them first.
Too far.
And then they'll run.
This lot will be child's play.
My shooting's so bad. Oh, his last, Seawell's last 2 saves show Martin's Bluff, Rapix Rift, and Mountain Wilderness. Okay, so you're probably talking about the flame, what are those called? Scorchers. Yeah, the Scorchers breathe fire. So that would have been around Rapix Rift, or the place kind of around there. So bad with these ranged weapons. This is good practice, though.
Understood.
Now they should be more toward the waterfall. See if I can trap them down there.
With pleasure.
Fight them. With less of them, maybe they'll attack me. Right here should be good.
With pleasure.
They can jump out of the water to dodge. That's funny. What level are these? 3. Oh, wow. We should definitely get some skill increases here. Yeah, the bitter wings can wreck your party too if you don't have good resistance. But nothing are as bad as the spiders. Ooh, look at that. Man, that's a good increase. Okay, here we get our resurrection powder. Sweet. Hey, Mistiff, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? John says, are there any new good adventure games with like dungeons? I don't know, to be honest. One person you may want to check with is Adventure Game Geek. He has a channel. It's called Adventure Game Geek. That's pretty much all he does is adventure games. He'd probably know. I know he keeps up with the latest stuff that's out there. I'd go check out his channel and send him a message. Barry says, oh damn, he almost forgot about those insane spiders. Yeah, those spiders are the worst. they'll paralyze you and then just wreck you, and you just sit there dying from poison and massive damage. Okay guys, well we're at the next point in the game where if you go up to the top level, Gregor's up there, who I am not ready to fight at all. So I'm going to go up a different direction here. We're going to go up the this lift.
This thing must do something. But what?
And we're going to go visit the NPC who's over here. And this is where I just keep fighting and leveling up too. Gotta do a little bit of grinding here.
Hey, was that you? That ship crash? Wow, I thought you were goners for sure. You ask me, something real bad's going on. 'Cause your ship wasn't the first to fall out of the sky.
Seawell says he bought Dungeon of Dragon Knight. I'm doing good, Mistiff. Legend of Grimrock style. Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, the biggest challenge I'm going to have in this game is not having an alchemist to make money. I'll have to get all my money by other means. Let's see what we have to buy. Short bow. Ooh, a buckler shield. Nice. Stink bomb would be good against what's his name later too, Gregor, but I'm gonna hold off on that.
Here.
Waiting.
Standing by.
Very well.
Yes.
Okay, let's equip that. Shield of 9. Let's see what her shield is. 5, okay. So what I'm going to do is swap the ring to her. Okay.
Come back and see me if...
Goodbye.
It's trapped.
Alright, she has the highest. So what we're going to do is have her use the knock pick.
Waiting.
Gosh, do I really want to use it on this chest? Okay, it's not poison darts, so it's probably dagger scatter. I should be able to survive that. Okay, cool. Man, I keep getting hatchets. This sucks. Terrible. Alright, let's go in here and rest. do a little bit of grinding here. See if I can buy some buckler shields for all my guys. Okay, that was 24 hours. So he should have new stuff.
Got some new stuff in.
Leather boots. Those are too expensive for me now. That's it? Okay.
Come back and see.
Farewell.
Still no encounter.
Got some new stuff.
There we go, another buckler. Sweet. Probably ought to just buy a short bow, but gosh, I might find one. 3 to 11 damage. That's actually quite a bit better than this, but the 2 hit. Basically, +1 to hit means plus 10% chance. I do so much more damage with this. Okay.
Come back and.
Farewell.
Barry says the walkway by Burrs, the spot of his party's demise. Yeah, that's where you fought that level 10 vampire bat. The game can be very vicious, no doubt about it. On expert mode, that is. I'll feel a lot better once all my guys have shields, so I need 3 more.
Got some new.
Yes, another one. Suede pants. What kind of pants do I have? Oh, I actually have quilt, which is good. Okay, cool. Okay, your turn for a shield.
Come back and.
Farewell.
The music's so good. It's a really cool twist on Wizardry 7's music when you rest. You can tell a familiar sound, but it is different. They changed it quite a bit. But it brings back memories from Wizardry 7. Yes, another buckler. Ooh, that would be good to have. %5 knockout chance. Start working on some staff and wand. Nope, gotta go with the shield. I'll find one later anyway. There's one in the monastery. What kind of pants do I have? Gabriel says, a common conundrum. Quilt pants. Yeah, once you get shield up high, you can start blocking melee attacks, which will be so sweet.
Got some news.
Ooh, a granite potion. Super expensive. Okay, that time he didn't have one.
Come back and
Farewell.
Okay, Gabriel, have a good night. Appreciate it. Glad you were here. Yeah, I'll end up doing a lot of grinding here offline. And I'll probably work up to level 5. And then I'll go after Gregor. Gregor's like a giant insect. Here we go.
We can beat them easily.
Here's a battle. What kind of bugs are these? Level 3. These might be pretty nasty.
With pleasure.
If they're what I think they are. Swarming roaches. Okay, yeah, these almost always hit you. But this is the perfect place to fight them. Hits shield. Hey, my first shield block. Nice. Whew, sweet, look at that. Nobody got their shield skill increased though, that's weird.
Got some new stuff.
Still no shield. Okay. I need one more.
Till we meet again.
Okay. Come on, burrs.
Got some new.
Doggone it. Still no shield.
Come back and see.
Farewell.
Eventually you can get like a good heater shield, and I remember one game I found the light shield in Wizardry 8, and that thing was absolutely amazing. It's probably one of the best items I've ever had in Wizardry 8. I think it gave an armor class bonus of 10, and it blocked like almost all the time. And then I found Excalibur once, and that was really good. Still not as good as the light shield though.
Got some new stuff.
There. Yes. They all have shields now. Oh yeah. Sweet. Okay, guys.
Come back and see.
Just
Goodbye.
a little more grinding. Let's see, how close am I to the next level? Halfway? Yeah. So this will probably be boring, but probably be quitting the stream soon anyway. And then I'll do this grinding offline. Get to level 5 and fight that giant insect called Gregor. Yeah, I'm probably not going to have many more battles here within the stream, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll be going back to some of my other games that I stream very soon, but I'll definitely be working this one in as well. So you guys have a great evening, and oh, Mistif, thank you. Thanks for that donation, I appreciate it. It says game over. Yep, for tonight, but I will definitely be back on soon. Yeah, thanks again. Really appreciate that. So you guys have a great evening and day, and I will see you next time.